when somebody asks me how I got into water, I say water appeared where it should not, and that led me to to research a way of bringing structured water, or let's say nature's water, into a laboratory, and that's what got me where I am. I'm a scientist, a researcher. I'm not a marketer, and a pretty lady in Pagosa Springs, Colorado, convinced me finally that I should put this out into the market, and so I did, and that's about it.
So he has these amazing water structuring devices that are still evolving and getting to bigger and bigger possibilities, from the home units, which are a shower or under the sink or household, then to the commercial and industrial place. The thing I wanted you to share, Clay, I've known Clay for a while. He has been a true gift and a friend and continues to be. But one of the things that really impressed me about him when I first met him was that through his involvement with the government sent him out to imitate nature, and from that create what he was assigned to create. And when he did that, what he told me was that he fell in love with water. So I think what we're getting really is his love for water. So to my understanding, what he has been able to do to bring us back this beautiful water is condense, and correct me please, Clay, if I'm wrong, condense about 5 miles of a river or spring or something that carries water with enough velocity to restructure itself and to have the bio-photons released into a very small unit so that we can all have it at our fingertips, at our mouth, in our baths. And as we do that with our own water, as it flows out of our own houses, it actually restructures water that it touches wherever it goes. So again, the connection of the flowing waters is very, very present with him.
That's right. Thank you. I could just go sit down and you could do this. Anyway, she is right. The structured water units, and I have had the opportunity of doing scientific studies out in this world. I did scientific studies for 40 years working for the government. I had $1 billion worth of toys, unlimited funding, and a whole array of lab rats, and they were constantly looking for something to do, so I gave them something to do. And however, I could not bring that research out from that environment, so I have been put in a position of proving it out here in this world, and I'm on that. That door is opening to me in a big way. I had an opportunity of working with and spending about a week with Dr. Konstantin Kurokov, who developed and brought forward a device that looks at bio-photon energy, of which everything that exists is bio-photon energy. Right, Madison?
All biological systems.
Absolutely. Anyway, what we did is we used the GDV, which is a gas discharge visualization analyzer, which Mr. Syriac has one of, and I'm still working on getting mine. I just wanted you guys to know, we talked about doing a research lab, and I was just informed about 5 days ago that that's on in a big way. And the first one is going to be in Northern California, which is in the works right at the moment. Anyway, the GDV, it gave me a glimpse into not only myself, but also into water itself. And bio-photon energy, in other terms around the world, is prana, chi, life force energy, living bio-photons. Anyway, it's a very in this study that I did, I basically ran all of the instruments that I have on the GDV. The information was so enormous. The original report would have been 480 pages of an analysis, and the person who did the study was Krishna Madhapa out of Taos, New Mexico, and his computer's RAM couldn't handle it, so we had to narrow it down to 84 pages. The amount of information was astounding, and the results were very crystal clear. And a lot of bringing forth a structured wire device out here in this without test equipment. I had some very remarkable guides and guardians, because the results of the energy of those units is beyond words, really. And through those studies, before I even got out of Taos, I had calls from other researchers around the world wanting to get together and do more. And since then, it's been a very interesting journey. This is around the world, and I'm going to bring your attention to a lady sitting back in the corner by the name of Phoenix. She wrote an article on the interview, and she entered it into a periodical called The Spirit of Ma'at, which is Drumbull Melchizedek's publication. And since that article hit the newsstand, or wherever it goes, I have received well over 1,000 emails asking, and it's like they already know. Their only question is, how can I get, and where can I get it, and how much is it? And it's been, the emails are a lot of fun. The phone calls are much more fun. So I've been very busy this last couple of weeks.